Welcome back to the Whiskey Hideaway. I'm Steve, as usual, and my buddy here, Malin, is back.
What's up, guys?
And he has brought a bottle, which is pretty much empty almost. Tell us a little bit about how you came to be in possession of this bottle of Old Raleigh.
All right, so I was playing a gig up there a couple weeks back, and they were having a release with, I guess, some of their members of their whiskey society up there. And they had a lot of different products that were bourbon blended. But they also had these bottles for sale that day, and I was just lucky enough to be able to get one of them. And it's been very delicious through a series of unfortunate events. This is what I was left with. So we have enough for a tasting today. And hopefully it's still as good as I remember it.
Okay, so now this is their honey, right?
Yeah, the honey.
Okay, so we straight bourbon whiskey finished in honey barrels. So they partnered with a local honey farm in let's see. So it's Old Raleigh Distillery, family owned and operated, but they're out of downtown Zebulon. So just outside of Raleigh.
Yeah.
And this particular one is no longer in production. I think, if I remember right, they made about 250 bottles of this one, and it's gone. It's sold out. There is another run that they now have available via their website. I don't know where you can get it. Probably in just about any ABC store.
Yeah.
But it's called the Honey Barrel Finished Bourbon Release to Crystal City. So the notes on this are, the proof is 50.09. The grains are corn, malted barley, rye, and wheat. Barrel aged of 17, 9, and 5. Barrel aging in Colorado, Indiana, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Wyoming. On the nose, we've got allspice, oak, honey, bit of honey candy. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
On the palate, allspice, red hot candies, interesting, burnt sugar, caramel, and subtle honey. Finish is, of course, honey, honey, honey. Allspice and cinnamon sits on the tongue. That should be interesting. I'm not a huge cinnamon fan, but
It's not. There's not like a strong cinnamon taste like you would think of with like a cinnamon flavored.
right.
The way that I like to describe it to people is like a rustic taste.
Okay, all right.
It has that very handmade rustic taste to it, like where you mentioned the burnt caramel taste, and
Yeah.
that's where the stronger notes are for me.
Okay.
When right off the first hit of this, so
All right.
we can give it a shot.
This is your whiskey. I'm gonna leave you pour, man.
All right.
That's the great thing about people when they bring whiskey here, that I get to taste it, and two, they get to pour it. So, I'm not always playing bartender.
I'll put a little more over
I was gonna
here.
say, we're gonna kill the bottle, are we?
Right. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
All right.
So this
I'm down with
is
that.
all there is of it.
It's a beautiful bottle. I've seen it down in Youngsville. More, their regular
Yeah.
bourbon that they have, and they've got a lot of different variations. I didn't realize how many different. I guess they're all small batch.
Yeah.
Because it is a craft distillery.
As
And
far as I know, Brandon is the guy that owns all that up there, and
Right.
He's the one who's really hands-on with the bourbon blending and aging
so
process.
is he the owner and the distiller?
Yes.
Okay.
And all of these bottles are hand labeled by a person.
Nice.
Every single one.
So
of them.
they a lot like the Mystic Distillery that's in Durham. They have actually labeling parties.
Yeah.
Do they do something similar to that,
No,
or is it
I
all
don't know.
just done by family?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I really don't know that.
They actually have this labeling parties.
That's pretty cool.
So they fill the bottles right then, and then they label them and box them up, and then at the end of the day, everybody gets like a little treat at the end of the
Now,
day.
see, I know the day they released this, they brought the barrel that
Mhm.
this came out of,
Ah.
and they actually filled it with honey.
Oh.
And
Wow.
they let all the members up there sign the barrel
Huh.
if they wanted to help fill it with honey and sign their name on it.
Very nice.
And then they'll take that honey and let it age inside the barrel, and then they're gonna release a bourbon blended honey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So a lot, yeah, because a lot of distilleries do. They'll do like maple syrup.
Yeah.
They'll do maple syrup releases, or
I believe they just did a coffee one.
barbecue sauce. And what else?
They just did a coffee. Like
That's right,
yeah.
and it's sold out
Yeah,
already.
already.
Yeah, I saw that on their Instagram page that they were just
Mm-hmm.
they had sold out, but they're hoping to get some more in soon. All right, awesome. Well, enough talk. Let's sip.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, yeah.
It's strong and sweet off the nose.
Mm-hmm. It is very. Wow.
And if you go up there, I'm not sure if they have any other bourbons available. They may, but pretty much all of their cocktails and everything are made with house bourbon. Everything is made with.
So they've got an in-house like tasting area or
Yes.
bar.
Yeah.
Where you can go in and have drinks made with their bourbon.
Yeah, for
Awesome.
sure. And I mean, they have events like most places. You know, they have the food trucks, live music.
Gotcha. Well, let's.
Yes,
I know
sir.
you've already had it, but cheers. Ooh. Wow, that is good. Wow, and I don't just off the bat say that all the time
Yeah.
either.
Well, like I said,
that is really good. Oh my gosh, and it's very. Boy, there's a lot of oil on the side of my glass, and I mean that it just like sticks to you. I'm still feeling it.
Yeah.
It hasn't dissipated yet, so it doesn't finish too soon.
No.
And oh yeah, the back end is very like what they were talking about, that bit of honey.
Yep.
You get it like after the ethanol has dissipated
Yeah.
a little bit.
It bubbles in your.
Yeah,
on your
it feels
palate
like I
there.
just finished some candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, if their second batch is as good as this one, I mean, it's gonna go fast.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna try to get my hands on some more of the honey blended because, like I said, man, when I first had a sip of this, I was blown back.
oh yeah.
It's got the sweetness along with that ethanol
Mm-hmm.
on the front end, and it carries it all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very potent hit. I will say that it is not.
Well,
It
other
is
than
not
it
easy
being-
to swallow.
Really? I mean, I find it's actually. I mean, when I sip on it, it's very light on the tongue. Even though there's a lot of oil here, I
Yeah.
would expect. I mean, that's probably why it lasts
Yeah,
longer,
for sure.
because it's just basically coating your mouth. But it's very light on the tongue. Now, granted, I like higher proof whiskeys,
Yeah.
and this is just over 100.
Yeah.
So, or this one bottle says 50 right on the dot, so it's 100. But yeah, that's so good. Wow, thank you for bringing this over here and,
For
and
sure.
sharing it with
For
me,
sure.
man.
I did have a couple weeks with this bottle where I was able to sip on it and enjoy it. And like I said, you know, some people got their hands on it, and we were left with the last tasting of this batch.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. So, before we sign off, of course, we live in the Lewisburg area, right? But he performs all over this area in Raleigh.
Spring
You know,
Hope,
yeah.
Lewisburg.
You got any upcoming shows that you
I'm
want to tell anybody
actually
about?
going to be at Tarbanks next weekend on the 29th, I believe,
Okay.
is when I'll be there. Let me double check that. Yeah, that is the 29th, the Friday next week. Next
Awesome.
weekend I'll be up at
Are you
Tarbanks.
solo? You
Yeah.
know, be with
It'll
everybody
just
else?
it'll just be me this weekend.
Now, who were you playing with last night?
My brother-in-law, Jerome.
Jerome. Now
Yes.
he's actually come down to my show at Tarbanks,
Yeah.
which I haven't told anybody, but I'm a karaoke DJ.
Yeah.
So you've had you come down there the first weekend I was
Yeah.
up there, and then Jerome he sang a bunch of songs
Oh,
last
yeah.
time I was up there. So
he's got a strong voice. for
everybody loves his voice.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
It's so unique.
Oh, yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, guys, thanks for joining us again. As always, like, comment, and subscribe here on the YouTube video. And if you want to, we also have a Facebook page. It's called The Whiskey Hideaway. It is a private group, but if you find us, I'll actually put a link in the description of this video. Join us on that Facebook group and share with us some of your whiskeys that you like and enjoy. So, until next time, I'm Steve.
Malin.
See you later,
Not
guys.
used to the camera cues there, man. I'm just here to drink whiskey.
Me too. Mm.